Gauge program, we get a sense of how ordinary South Africans rate our 25 years of democracy.
A project exclusively through the voice and views of South Africans on their country.
My name is Chief Muhammad Blow from the Khoisan.
Michael December Istataren.
My regte naam is Isaac and my phone is Casper.
This news assignment gives ordinary citizens of this country an opportunity to narrate their own stories about the impact of democracy on their lives. These stories reflect the lived experiences of citizens from all walks of life, age, race, language, culture, gender, and class. From the Karoo town of New Bethesda in the Eastern Cape, our team Kim Daniels and Tobani Blom caught up with 76-year-old Isaac Casper. Casper is a disabled man who makes a living out of selling small windmills made out of recycled metal. Despite having nothing, he is hopeful about our democracy.
Ek voel onze democratie het geel geraak.
I feel our democracy is yellow because the second phase, it might just become better. That is why yellow is the beginning. I am not up to date and I am not a Highland man, but God bless me so that I can understand what must be done. This is why I believe the rate of the country is yellow.
The first democratic elections on the 27th of April in 1994 brought hope to many South Africans and officially overturned the unjust system of apartheid. In these stories, those who voted for the first time reflect on how they felt. In Stutterheim, we spoke to Michael December, who was a political prisoner when he voted for the first time.
The mood inside prison. People were excited, even jumping up and down, singing revolutionary songs, as we belong to different parties. It was the ANC, Inkatha, PAC. We all sang one song. As a result, the prison commander allowed political prisoners to sing outside the courtyard.
In accessing these stories, journalists travel across the length and breadth of South Africa. In the Western Cape, one journalist showcased democracy through art. Western Cape crew Linky Bierman and Mark Muhlenberg told this story of Quentin Farrow from the Klein Karoo town of Berrydale. Meanwhile, up north, our Mpumalanga colleagues traveled 300 kilometers to tell the story of the Moolman community in Piet Retief. Cameraman Frank Kokwana tells us about shooting these stories.
There is a difference between your normal day-to-day stories, and when you do that, you must make sure that your shot selection is informed by what the interviewer is saying, so that you can be able to take the right shots and the people at home can be able to view it and know that this is the kind of the conditions the people are staying in. It was different for me, it was challenging, especially when it comes to editing, because we have to put some more elements into the story.
The format of delivery is different to what our viewers and listeners have come to expect. Stories are told without the prompting or voices of our journalists.
Because we really took it out of the news environment and we did it more of a documentary style. So speaking to ordinary citizens, speaking to people, asking them what does 25 years of democracy mean to them and how far has the country been. It's been so interesting to hear their stories and to hear their opinions as well. And I think that's what gives us the platform, SABC News, the platform to really engage with our viewers.
But it is more than just the mic and lens. A lot of behind-the-scenes work has been done to ensure the success of this project. SABC News Resources Coordinator in the Eastern Cape, Marcus Brenner, created these pedals to help tell our stories, a task that took him 1.5 weeks to complete.
I just had the design in my head. It's like the airplanes they use at airports to guide the airplanes around. I thought I'd just copy that idea. Instead of round, I made them rectangular. and then just about the right size to hold in the hand. And then I was tasked with making about 70 of them. So I have a little workshop at home, and each of them are made by hand.
These stories will air throughout the year, reflecting on the 25 years of democracy in South Africa. For SABC News, I'm Olutu Matsepane.
Thank you, Olutu. That's the type of